Dubai's Expo 2020 is very sadly coming to an end at the end of March, which leaves many people wondering what happens next. Thankfully, during my last visit to Expo 2020, I was able to visit an area which shared lots of information about what Expo 2020 is soon to become. Expo 2020 is going to become what's known as District 2020 and will go through a transformation in 2022 to allow it to become that. District 2020 is a fantastic place. Not only does it come off the back of the Expo 2020 pavilions, the actual site itself is really accessible. When you think about it, District 2020 has been built for the purpose of being a small city. It's going to become what's known as a 15-minute city. Through that, that means that you can access any point within 15 minutes without needing to drive, which is brilliant and sustainable. It's also forward-thinking, making you think about the opportunities for the future too. So we bring all those different words from Expo in there as well. From there, you've got a range of different things that will be available. You'll have schools, you'll have hospitals, shops, businesses, basically everything you'll need within that small city will be accessible and you won't need to drive, which is great in many different ways and makes me think, Dubai is a brilliant place that is always forward thinking. And when you think about it, 2/3 of the world's population can get here within 8 hours, which means that it can become a bit of a hotspot for business. District 2020 is going to be centered around 3 keywords. That is not the opportunity, sustainability, and mobility. That was for Expo. It's now going to be centered through connect, create, and innovate. So when we come to those different things, the whole theme of District 2020 is to really try and encourage those words and to get businesses and individuals who are from those different backgrounds. District 2020 is going to future-proof itself, thinking about 4 key areas that are going to be popular in the future. So we're thinking about the Internet of Things, big data and how that's going to play a part, artificial intelligence, which is something that I'm really excited in, and hopefully that will become a hotspot for artificial intelligence, as we've seen with perhaps some of the robots and things like that. And then blockchain, another exciting avenue too. So I'm hoping to see lots of businesses from around the world start to come into that area from those different sectors. When you go onto the Expo/District 2020 website, there is a bit of an announcement / thing that kind of encourages businesses to sign up and introduces some of the different privileges of being in that area. Now, some of you will be wondering, okay, that's cool. Those are the themes, but what about the precious pavilions? What is going to happen to those? And I was much the same. Luckily, this area that we went into did confirm certain pavilions that are going to stay. And at the same time, since I created one of the TikToks, which went viral here in the UAE, if you're not following me on TikTok and Instagram, make sure you go and do that, by the way. I also create lots of short videos too that's really accessible and exciting. That went a bit viral and was able to share 10 pavilions, and I'll share those in a second. But since that got released, there was also more pavilions that have been released and talked about and confirmed and perhaps been relocated. So let's talk about those too. So as I said before, when we look at the pavilions that are going to be staying at the moment, thankfully the UAE pavilion is going to stay. That pavilion is absolutely phenomenal from an architectural stance, and hopefully the things inside the pavilion will stay there too, so that other people can come and explore that area. Saudi Arabia is very interestingly staying. I think they're doing a lot of a big tourism push, but also sharing some of the innovations that are coming from Saudi Arabia. They're building NEOM at the moment, so that'll be exciting to discover too. Thankfully, Al Wasl Plaza, the big central dome that is phenomenal, is going to be staying, and I think that is really the heart of District 2020. You're also looking at Alif, which is the mobility area main pavilion, Terra, which is the sustainability area main pavilion, and Mission Possible, which is the opportunity area's main pavilion. Now to the side by DP World, as we spoke about before, DP World is going to stay, and hopefully it will stay like it is at the moment, perhaps sharing some of the ways that they're pushing technology into the world. We're also going to have Emirates Airlines, and that's going to become a bit of an aviation museum. Now around that area you'll find Firdaus Orchestra, which is a bit of a mystery pavilion. I believe there's lots of musical things that happen there, and yeah, I've not been in that pavilion. I don't think you can go into that pavilion, but you can see into it. It was also always a bit of a mystery, but it's interesting to hear that that's going to be staying. Morocco, which is huge, I think it's the tallest pavilion in Expo 2020, is going to be staying, but it's going to become a bit of a housing complex, which would be really exciting, I think. Denmark is going to stay, Poland is going to stay, Italy is going to stay, Luxembourg by the signs of it is going to stay, but the capacity of how that's going to stay, whether it's still going to be the Luxembourg pavilion, is interesting. It will be interesting to see it in the future whether that's going to be exactly the same or whether there's going to be changes and it will become, I don't know, shops and housing, a bit like Morocco. Slovenia is rumoured to stay too. That's interesting when we look at Luxembourg and Slovenia because they're quite close to each other. Now, many people will be excited by the fact that India is staying too. I wish that Pakistan was also staying because India and Pakistan has a large population here in the UAE, but it looks like Pakistan perhaps isn't going to stay. But that's the thing. We have other pavilions too, such as Vision Pavilion. Now, that was amazing to hear about Sheikh Mohammed and his vision for the UAE. So it'll be exciting to see what happens with some of the other pavilions too. Now, when we look at those pavilions that we're unsure about and whether they're going to stay, I think one of the key things to do is perhaps just use Google Maps over the next 6 months when these developments are going to take place and just think, well, which ones are going? And it could be that certain ones do stay and the inside of them becomes something different. So lots of interesting, exciting things to come for District 2020. If you haven't had a chance to go and check out some of my other Expo 2020 videos, I've made loads now, and I'll also be filming another one after this, which I'll put up in the corner too. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and all of the Expo content that's been created. If you do enjoy it, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's always really appreciated, and you can click into my website to find out more about Dubai life and teaching out here too. See you in the next one. Until then, I'm out.